start that music and let's start. We got Friday. Welcome, guys. It's Friday. Thank you for tuning into the show. If you're here, let me know that you're here by checking in the comment section. We got Teo Trujillo in the comment section. What's going on, homie? All right. Don't forget, we got games tomorrow. All right. We got games tomorrow, and we are ready to play. All right. We got 3 games tomorrow, only 2 of which will be the Limitless Hoops people. We got the first one starting out with 2 other teams, and this will be Elbert County Wranglers versus the Mambas. All right, and then the game after that will be Elbert County again, but it'll be the 5th grade team against the Limitless Hoop Stars, and then the 7th grade team against the older Limitless Hoop Stars. So we got a 3-game slate, no big, huge tournament, just games. And so hopefully we got a good, decent turnout. We have at least 5 or 6 people because the games are far away. All right, so if you need a ride, let us know that you need a ride, but come ready to play. All right, because it's just a quick hitter game, and a lot of people don't like that. They like the tournaments better because you get more games, you get more chances to play, which is awesome. But the problem with that is people normally don't play tournaments every single weekend. All right, so you have to practice for like 4 weeks, and then you play one tournament. Then you practice for 4 more weeks. I like it when you get to like playing a game, and the stuff that you learn that week, you get to try it right then and there, as opposed to trying to remember 4 weeks worth of stuff. All right, so with the money that it costs to pay the refs and the gyms and all that kind of stuff, you either play in 1 tournament a month, maybe 2, or you play in weekly leagues. So the choice is you play every single week or you play half the time, because those tournaments get drawn out. It's the same exact thing. You make the same exact mistakes. You realize, oh, dude, my shot's not ready yet. You realize, oh, well, we don't really understand the defense that well. And you get to realize that probably in 1 or 2 games. When you get on your 3rd or 4th or 5th game of the day, you're just making the same mistakes that you made before. All right, you've already taken the test. It's like, yeah, I've already succeeded and I failed at this. Whatever. I know where I am. After that point, it's just a stamina building exercise. All right, so I like the weekly leagues. I like the tournaments. Tournaments are fun, but tournaments are more so for fun. The only thing I like about the tournaments is the win or go home mentality. I love that about tournaments. Leagues is like, we lost, who cares? Move on. But with the tournament, especially with the way that we do them, it's like, yo, if you lose out on games. All right? But I feel like we have a nice little mix so that we can go weekly games within a tournament fashion. All right? And no one's ever done that before. It's us. We're the first ones to do that. And it might be a little too, like, competitive for people. They're like, can I get a 3-game guarantee? There are no guarantees. We got a 2-game guarantee, but you got a 6-game max. So it's playing between 2 and 6 games. Yo, and you're paying the same amount. People are going to be like really into these games. And I think what I'm creating is definitely a formula where people are going to be like fighting. I know people are going to be like going insane. But it's going to be a better competitive format for all of Colorado. So that's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. And yeah, we'll see if we can get there together. Okay. So yeah, don't forget about the game. Show up at least 30 minutes early, and let's knock this out the park. All right. Next thing we got is the quote of the day. Quote of the day today is nothing. Nothing. You know, sometimes I just forget to put up the quote, and I don't know why. All right. But anyways, the quote is our 146th quote, and it is a little bit larger than that. A little bit larger than that. Let's go with that. Does that look better? Yes. You can always take another step. You can always take another step. This was one of my top 10 favorite quotes. I've always been a big quote guy. I would write them down like in like a book. I would like try to remember them. But yeah, I had my favorite quotes when I was growing up, and this was my top 10 favorite quotes. I love this part about sports, and it's when you are about to die. You think, oh, you shouldn't love when you're about to die, but I did. I loved it. I was like, Here we go. I can't go any further. And right when you get to any further, David Goggins taught us, the military says that once you get to like, I can't go anymore, you actually have 40% of your strength left. That's when the body goes, I can't go anymore. It's when you have 40% left. And it uses that backup 40% to like run away from tigers or lions or bears if you need it, right? It doesn't want to like waste all your energy because then you're dead. But I love I love the thought of pushing past that. I love the thought of like, I can't move and then moving. Because that's like when I've like moved the entire world. I feel like that's when I'm like one of those amazing people on TV like Muhammad Ali or Michael Jordan or like, I don't know, like anybody who's like ever like gone against the odds and you thought he was out of it and then all of a sudden he wins it and it's like, whoa. And I loved and respected those people and I wanted to be those people. That's when I feel like I am those people. When I feel like I can't go and then I just dig down inside and I just take another step. Just take one more. And then after that, take one more again. And after that, take one more again. All right? And you just keep taking one more step. And that's all that you need to do. And I can't do it as well anymore because I'm so old and crippled. All right? But you guys can do it. All right? And I still try to do it. But now it's more like instead of taking a step, I take another crawl. But still, you guys can do it. So that's the quote of the day. You can always take another step. It doesn't have to be 18 steps. Just one. And then one more. And then one more until you get to like the finish line. So, quote of the day, you can always take another step. Moving on to our itinerary. The itinerary of the day, we got our homework. All the stuff's coming up on Monday. We got the clap dribble, all right, pick and roll, flip flop, fly drill, trick dribbles, press break, give and go, triangle cuts for shots. You can look on our website so you can practice that stuff at least 5 minutes a piece, post it so that we can know that you are trying a little bit extra. So you can, look, you can say that, oh, this program didn't work for me. But look, the program is not what you get at the gym. The program is me tricking people into posting homework. That's it. All right. Look, the stuff that we learn and like front of me where I'm telling you stuff, that's fantastic. I open the gym so often, but like in the end, it's could I trick you to post or not? So in my mind, there's only like really 5 people in our whole program. I swear to God. All right. And that's in my mind. No one else will like let's say that like one of the other 60 kids in our program who don't post homework, if they left our program, they went somewhere, even if they went to the NBA, and people were like, yo, was that kid a part of your program? I'm gonna be like, I know who he is. He came to the workouts. That's not what you should rate my program by. I don't care how good he is or how bad he is. That's not my program. My program is you working out at home doing this stuff, the extra stuff. You coming to the workout so I can check on you, then you going home and working on it for hours and then posting it. That's the program. And then playing in the games against better teams. That's it. All right? Can I trick you into that? Otherwise, you're not in my program. You're just a kid paying us money. All right? That's it. You're keeping the program afloat, and I really appreciate you. I totally appreciate you. But if you're not doing the whole thing, you're not. I'm not going to say, that's our kid. Yep, that's what our program does for you right there. No, that's not. All right, so like it's either all or nothing. I can't just say that like anyone who shows up is a part of our program. They're just there. All right. So with that said, do the homework so I can accept you. So I can be like, that's my boy, that's my girl right there. All right. So you guys take care of that. But anyways, the stuff that we're doing today, we got 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and run. It's just a partner passing, where you. Partner passes it to you, and then you shoot a shot. You're trying to make three in a row. If you miss it, you try to make 4 in a row, then 5 in a row, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. If you miss all of those and you don't hit those in a row, then you have to run back and forth, and then you switch people. For the next one, we got the countdown game. I like that one so much. We might do that for half the time, just to get a whole bunch of shots up, so you guys could be on fire tomorrow as well. All right, the countdown game is super fun game. I don't like when people argue too much, but I do like the fact that you want to argue about it. I don't care who wins first. If it's a tie, your team shouldn't win because your team's better. So how about tie goes to the lower team? All right, if they say at the exact same time, goes to the lower team. I don't care and also if you can't speak loud enough, like we got 0, then you don't deserve to win because basketball is about communication as well. But anyway, so the countdown game will be the large majority of it. But I think that we should begin with the one-on-one sprint, successful dribble shots, diagonal hurdle layup, and then sandbag slides, and then 3-4-5-4-3-2-1 run, and a little pattern first. All right, so we can get all those things out the way first. All right, and then if you want to see the other stuff, I don't have diagonal hurdle layups. That's when we drive into one side, bounce the ball, go pro hop to the opposite side, going in diagonal shape, and then finishing with our hand above the ball. That will be the hardest one. But the sandbag slides are the things that we do every single day. So hopefully we'll be in groups of at least I don't know, 2 or 4, and we can rotate like that. All right. As for the other ones, you get to see them right now. Let's check it out. We got one-on-one sprint. I believe we start with. All right. It's flip fire at the 3-point line. Then you sprint in, and you get 5 seconds. All right. You want to be able to score on people like this, and it should be impossible for the defense. It should be impossible for the defense. If you get scored on, by the way, you stay on defense. You should just go straight on offense. You can't do this in simple change of direction. You want to get offensive player. This should be impossible because you're going your fastest and he's backward. You're going forward and you get to choose which side of the last second. So he shouldn't be able to beat you on this. Next one, we got successful dribble shots. That's bounce, shot, bounce between the legs, bounce between the legs, bounce between the legs twice. You must be on the back twice, but it's 10 different shots, one at a time, and you keep progressing through the entire thing. Make sure that you go as low and as fast as you can. You get to see who's fast now because you guys should be getting faster. No one's been as fast as Sophie in the past, or Sophia in the past. It was just Sophia's birthday too. Weird. So that's that drill. Make sure that we shoot our 10 shots and then we rotate. We'll actually use this group as the timing group, I believe. So as you guys go all through it, then we'll rotate based off of you. Next drill. Sandbag slides. Make sure that your arms are straight. Put your arms straight when you get to the side. Alright, notice how the arms are barely straight. Don't use too much weight. Alright, your arms should be straight and then up and down as you jog back and forth. Make sure that you go in a T format as well. And get stronger in every possible way. Next one.
Switch.
Dow jump. Wait, Dow jumps? No.
Switch.
No, we did that last week. Sorry. The other ones I don't have on there. That was the diagonal pro hop, the diagonal hurdle layups. Oh, wait. Diagonal hurdle layups? That's the one with the hurdles. I'm stupid. All right. So we're going to jump over them diagonally. All right. That one's fairly easy, but it is the same thing as the diagonal pro hop, except you're not pounding the ball. So it's a little bit easier, but make sure that we jump hard on the end so we can practice that twist and then twist back for the score. I also need to start videotaping some of that stuff too, because we got to have all the videos up there, but no one does it well enough for me to tape. It's so hard, but I mean, even if I have it badly on there, it should be decent. So maybe I'll just start filming a little bit. I'm just so afraid to film incorrect things. I don't want people learning incorrect styles. But if they're learning nothing at all, that's also bad. I'll figure it out. Who's been doing the homework? Anyone? All right, we got leg workout by Taz. Guys drill by Taz. Nice job. Arm workout, leg workout, arm workout. Where's basketball workout? Okay, there we go. Spin, move, layup. There we go. Movement to shot. Oh, I saw that drill that you're doing. It looks like a pretty good drill. With that said, do our drills too. All right, ball handling because the courts aren't there, or the courts were filled. Who was that? Were the courts full with people playing? Ball handling is a great one to do. I mean, ball handling, you can do that anywhere that you want. Form shots, that was Weston, yeah, because the courts aren't open. Hey, ball handling is a fantastic one. Push-ups are great. All right, I can appreciate any of that stuff. So great job making the most of it. Okay, let's check the story of the day. Hang on to your hats.
Failure is often that early morning hour of darkness, which precedes the dawning of the day of success.
All right. That was a very, very quick quote. All right. But yes, it says, failure is often that early morning hour of darkness which precedes the dawning of the day of success. And what that means is when you fail, it is dark, it is bad. But oftentimes it's like the failure just leads to the greatest thing ever. And if you were like, there's a quote that says, it's always darkest before the dawn. It means that like you've had the entire night. You've seen the darkness. You can't see anything at all. You're like, when is the sun going to rise? When is it going to rise? But you've had now like 8 hours of darkness. And you're like, dude, it just feels like it's never going to rise. What's up, Taz? And then as soon as it rises, you're like, oh, it did rise. All right? It just seems to get darker and darker in your mind because you've had so many failures. Guys, right before you succeed, you wildly succeed, it'll feel like you've never succeeded a day in your life. Not because the failures get bigger, it's just that you keep failing, right? I mean, even though it's like an up and down thing, you're like, I failed again. Yeah, I was closer to succeeding, but I failed again. It's like you've lost 30 straight games. And yeah, the first one was by 90. The last one was only by 6, but you still lost. And like the 30th one hurts a lot more than the first one because you just keep losing. But then because of the losses, that meant that you were playing against better competition. Because you were playing against better competition means that you were actually getting better. And then when you get to that last game, you actually face that first team again and you beat them. The team that beat you by 90. You're like, whoa, how'd that happen? It was because of all the hard work, because of all the pressure that you put on yourself. All right, just like when you lift weights, man. You lift weights all day long, and then you take the weight off, and then you want to push. You're gonna be so strong, stronger than you ever were, because your body's used to lifting more weight. So it's the same thing with how long that you can withstand better competition and pushing yourself past the limits during workouts. So that's what it's saying. All right? Failure is often that early morning hour of darkness which precedes the dawning of the day of success. That day of success will come. So try to see yourself through all the darkness. You got to get through all the darkness somehow, some way. All right, let's check the trivia question today. Watch it. Or read it? Yeah. The rule that initiated the widening of the foul lane is better known as what? And this is actually like, it's searchable. You can look it up, but I kind of reworded it. The rule that initiated the widening of the foul lane is better known as what? Anybody? Who knows the answer? Is anyone gonna say the answer? First one that says the answer wins. We got Kieran in the lead with 5 points. We got Teo right there with 2, Austin with 1, Noah with 1, and Wes with 1. So we tried doing this without Kieran answering so fast. What happens when Kieran doesn't answer is that we go the entire day without anyone answering. So I think people are reading Kieran's answers and then putting them afterwards. Because whenever, I don't know. Maybe he's just really good at Googling things. I have no idea. But let's see where y'all are at. The rule that initiated the widening of the foul lane is better known as what? Anybody? I might have to move on without y'all. Alright, you can answer anytime through the show. I got to move on. We got to talk about stuff. There it goes, no? Alright, we'll give it to you. That is what it is. It is known as the Mikan rule. Great job with Teo. Teo got the answer. Teo's now at 3 points. Comeback. The comeback is on. Nice job, Teo Trujillo. Alright, now we can move on. All right, what do I have here? It's movie time. All right, what kind of movies do we have? Seriously, these cameras keep pausing, and I don't know why. I just have to deactivate them, reactivate them, and then I'm up here. There we go. All right, so this movie is called Balls of Fury. And as the name suggests, it's a very serious movie about something so serious that we should all care about. No, it's a goofy movie, guys. Yes. Yes. It's not about balls, but it's about ping pong balls. All right. Balls of Fury, starring Will Ferrell. So that should tell you enough. All right. And a whole bunch of other people. It's just a silly movie, but it's good. It was interesting. It was all right. It was fun. I think I've only seen it one time through, or I've seen like parts. I wouldn't call it like the greatest masterpiece on earth. I'm gonna give it 39 stars out of 50. But I would say if you're just in the mood for like some silly movie, you should definitely watch it. I believe that Noah has done a movie report on this movie. So if you watch a movie of ours, do a movie report on it, put it in our homework section so we can add it to our movie homework section, and let us know, because these movies, again, are just supposed to inspire you, and sometimes the best inspiration is laughter. All right? It's like, like you can't always just be dead serious. So that's why we watch these movies. So some of them are just fun and silly and stupid, but that's this one. All right? Next one. Another silly one, we got Caddyshack. Now, anyone over the age of 50 is going to tell you this is the greatest comedy in the entire planet, and they are wrong, okay? I know that humor doesn't translate, okay, through like errors. I get it. And I know that like maybe back in the 80s this movie was like hilarious. But guys, I've seen it. It ain't that funny, man. Like, dude, I know I'm supposed to tell you to watch all these movies, but this is the 8th grade. That last one was 7th grade movie of the month. It's the 8th grade movie of the month. If you're an 8th grader out there, you know what? If you must watch it with your dad, okay? Or like grandpa by now. Whoever in your family is like 50, like 40, 48 or older. 48 or older. They'll appreciate this movie. I'm 42 myself, and I was like, what? There's a gopher that's kind of cute. Rodney Dangerfield's okay. Who else is in this movie? It was Chevy Chase. I don't know. Look, just because people are out there who will give it a 50 stars, I can't just give it like 30 stars. So like, can we just average it? 40 stars. 40 at 50. Get this thing out of my face. Out of my face. Okay, moving on. We got the Battle of the Sexes. This is my girl right here, Emma Stone. All right. Normally she plays a very pretty person. This time she plays a not so pretty person. I can't say that. Billie Jean King. It's okay. All right. But this is one of the hallmark matches in the history of the planet. It was Billie Jean King, who was a professional women's tennis player, and Margaret Court, who also was a professional women's tennis player, but there was this guy by the name of Bobby Riggs, who was like a former tennis pro. And he was like talking trash about all the women. And he was like, I can beat the women. Women's tennis sucks, and I will destroy them. And this is the 9th grade movie of the month, so you have to be a little older to watch this, but it's still good. And he goes out there and starts talking so much trash. He plays against Margaret Court, but he's like 46 years old or something like that. And Margaret Court is like the #1 tennis player in the world. He smashes her. He like destroys her. They don't actually show that in the movie, I don't think. All right. But then Billie Jean King plays him, and she beats him, as you can tell. All right, this tells that story. Now, he was a degenerate gambler. Some people said that he like blew it on purpose, but who cares? Because what this did is it inspired a whole bunch of women to take up sports and gave them the chance to step it up. And now, I think if a 46-year-old played against the #1 tennis player in the world who's a woman, I think he would get beat. All right, so what that says is you can't listen to people. And even if it's like false hope, it's still hope. And again, I'm not saying that he lost her on purpose. Maybe it was just her day. All right, but it tells the whole story, and it's a really neat story. But this is an enormous moment in women's sport. Enormous moment in women's sport. And I'm pretty sure none of you guys could beat a WNBA player. None of y'all. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. And you guys have to step it up in your own regard, because people think that you can't keep up, and people are going to put you down, right? So don't do that. Don't let them push you down either. You step it up like she did, and then no matter what kind of excuses that they give afterwards, you take it, you go through it, and you just win anyways. So yeah, that's everything that I had to say about that. Let's move on to the breakdown of the day. What are the Eagles talking about? All right, so we got the room is on fire. It's on fire. We're gonna let it burn, I think. Again, I'm frozen. This is so annoying.
We ran into a problem in our program.
But yeah, this is me talking about the room being on fire. All right, I'm not going to show the whole video, but if you don't watch that video, type in "room on fire" and with Limitless hoops. All right, and this is like when you get to your 9th, 10th, 11th grade year, you're going to feel like, dude, this sucks. I have no chance because you're at the end. And it's hard to keep going then. But most people quit. So you should keep going. All right? I like to liken it to a room being on fire. All right? If you can break down the door, you make it into college. If you open the door, you just in college without basketball. All right? But some people's doors are locked. All right? And you have to compete just like your door was locked. And people whose doors are locked, people are in the hood. People who can't make it to college without basketball. They're going to try so much harder than you will because your life's easier. You got to pretend that the only way you're getting into college, the only way that you're getting your dreams is if you break down this door and you can't get there any other way. Even though for most of you guys can afford college. All right? So you got to see it that way. You got to see it that way. And act like there's a fire in your room either way. Anyways, watch this video and just let me know what you think about it. If you've already seen it, if you've already heard my speech, tell me what you think about it. And let me know what you're going to feel like when you're a junior. Will you feel like your room is on fire and you're just going to quit and be like, let me just focus on my academics and basketball is too hard anyways, I'll just kind of go half speed now? Or will you be even hungrier because it is your last 2 years and with academics, you also try hard at basketball. So that's the breakdown for that. Just make sure that you're not the one giving up. You don't want to be the one giving up. So just don't. Just don't. All right. Next thing we got a funny one. We got Russell Westbrook laughing at Gobert airballing a free throw. Was it 2 free throws? All right. So that was Westbrook laughing, right? And that's funny enough. And he's okay with it. It happens. Failure happens, right? Failure happens. But then, later on in the game, Gobert and them, they get him back. And how does he get him back? Let's see it. Oh, Gobert makes his next one. Okay, so he makes his next one. Good job, Gobert. It's hard to make that. And then the last play of the game. One of the last plays of the game. Westbrook drives and then smokes a layup. I mean, after all that trash talk, he's just gonna smoke a layup. I think layups are a little bit easier than a free throw. So I mean, Westbrook, man, if you're gonna laugh at someone, you gotta bring it yourself. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say for that one. Let's check out the challenges today. All right, the challenges. You got all the challenges on our website. But for the first graders, you guys are doing the Chastain challenges still. The second graders, day 22 of the homework assignment, which is ball spins. All right, we got third graders on this list. You guys you're doing the dribbling dojo. So this is what I'm talking about. These are my people. Anyone who's a third grader who's doing the day 23 of the dribbling dojo, you're doing my program. Everyone else is not. If this is like a diet program, anyone's not doing it, you guys are eating pizza every day. And I'm like, that's not my program. Just because they own my book, don't mean that they're doing my program. Anyway, fourth graders, day 22 of the ball spins. All right, fifth graders, day 20 of your 4-week trick shot and skill shot challenge. Do a previously unchosen one. Sixth graders, the Akeem Olajuwon Hall of Fame challenge. Seventh graders, the Chastain challenge. Eighth graders, day 69 of 100 of the Peter Brajavanier challenge. Ninth graders, day 22 of the homework assignments, which is ball spins. 10th graders, you're doing the workout card, which is ×3 for all of them. And then 11th graders, you are doing the Chastain challenge as well. And then 12th graders, you're doing the weekly improvement challenge. Finish day 20 of our 4-week weekly improvement challenge. That's the best one that we have. This one you guys should be doing year round. But anyways, those are all the challenges. That's everything that we're doing. I'll see you guys tonight. See you guys for the game tomorrow. Don't forget that the quote of the day is, you can always take another step. I will see you guys soon. Make sure y'all working. Keep working, please. All right. Peace out, you guys.